Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening for a special healing for our friend. I'm just going to wait a few minutes until some people have the opportunity to join. Okay, let's get started. So, first of all, thank you guys all so much for taking the time to come and to be a part of contributing your energy and your space and your consciousness towards healing for a dear friend of mine, a healing for a dear friend of probably most of us who are here. Some of you might know this person, some of you might not, but it doesn't really matter. When we have the opportunity to be there and contribute and share our love and our energy towards anyone, it's an opportunity, and it's not just for somebody else. It's really for us. The opportunity to be a part of witnessing and allowing the process to unfold in a divine way is miraculous. And every single time that each one of us has the opportunity to be a part of something that creates a shift and a change in anyone's life, including those that we don't know, we are doing an incredible act of I guess you would call it karma. You do an incredible act for yourself. So, one of the things that I think we get to in the habit of healing is like, it's so altruistic, right? It's so altruistic to come together to pray and to meditate for somebody, or to do this and do that, and it's a beautiful thing. But when we have the opportunity to realize that every single one of us is a divine spark of that being, that light of the creator, then for you to come and contribute a healing to somebody who you don't know is like somebody also contributing a healing for you. And imagine the magnitude at which to think and imagine that there are people around the world who are praying and meditating for you, for your healing. So I want us to remember that all of us are connected. All of us are a part of this divine process, and how wonderful that we get to share and contribute in a way that it benefits us too. It's recognizing, it's tapping into that system of circuitry of energy, that whatever we put out into the world always comes back to us. Whatever we put out always comes back to us. Whatever we put out always comes back to us. So without going into too many details about why I've called us here and why my dear friend Teresa has also been a very integral part of this process. Somebody that we know and love very dearly, has been on a heart transplant list for some time, and suddenly, I guess that's how it works with these things, she was granted, it was a match. And I guess when it happens, they call you in immediately and you go. So first of all, can you imagine the rush that this incredible soul must be feeling, this terror and this probably excitement and terror, like all these emotions that the heart is processing in this moment. Like all of a sudden she's called and she has to go to the hospital for a heart transplant. Like, I can't even imagine. And so imagine all of that energy that she's taken on, and she's there now, and she's with the doctors and she's conversing in the doctors, and we don't know what is needed. We don't know anything, and we don't even know that what the process looks like. We don't know how it's going to unfold. But what we do want to ask for and invoke tonight is strength. It is strength for our dear friend, strength for her to step into this light of her own healing and to be a witness for herself, to step into this new place, this new energy that she's going to welcome into her life. And we also want to send light and energy and strength not only to her, but to everyone who is involved in this process. Everyone who's involved in this process, and all of the energies that will contribute to this process. Okay? So let's allow ourselves to just take a second and come in and focus in. And remember, one of the things that I feel is really necessary right now is, guys, when we do this kind of stuff, sometimes we feel like we need to take it on, right? Sometimes we feel like in order for us to help others heal, we have to take on that energy, that pain, that suffering, whatever it is they're going through. So first of all, would you like to release yourself from having to take on anybody's pain, including this person's, to witness a healing for them? Remember, it is not us who is doing the healing. It is the energy. It is the universe. It is the creator of all that is actually doing the healing. We are asking and we are directing that energy towards that person and that experience. So do not, under any means, take on this energy that you have to heal this person by taking it on. Okay? I want to say that because oftentimes we, again, we're human. We're humanoids. We think, oh my goodness, it'll be so important for me to take on that energy. No. Witness. The power of witness is the most powerful thing we can do. So visualize, see, embody outside of you. Okay? So let's go in. So let's close it. First of all, thank you guys all so much for being here. You're amazing. And I know the energy will be felt. So let's close our eyes. Let's take 3 deep breaths, okay? In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And I would like for each one of us to feel into our heart. Feel into that energy. And first of all, thank your heart. Thank your heart for the support and the love and the encouragement and the strength. Be in gratitude towards your heart and all of the millions of atoms and molecules that make it up. Thank your heart. Appreciate your heart. And as you do, imagine giving more and more focus to your heart. And as you do, I want you to imagine our friend's heart, the heart that she has now within her. And I want us all to take a second and to imagine ourselves cradling the energy of her heart and telling her heart, thank you. Thank you for supporting our dear friend. Thank you for everything that you have done. Thank you for all the love that you have shared. And as we do that, I want us to witness ourselves back in our own space and expanding our energy out past the room that we're in. Expand our energy out past the town, the city, the state, expand our energy out to the planet. And as we extend our energy out to the planet, it goes into space. Imagine our energy expanding out into space, past different planets and galaxies, past the Milky Way. Expand out further and further and further. Beyond that, out into different layers of light, some light and some dark, but we keep expanding out through all of those layers. We go further and further and further until we come to this beautiful golden light hue. Allow our energy to extend and transcend and expand through this golden like layer. Imagine it lifting us up and out further and further and further into this beautiful jelly-like substance layer, which feels like liquid. Imagine us expanding out through the jelly-like substance layer, past this beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. Allow our energy to expand out past the law of compassion and enter into the seventh plane. This energy of creation, this energy of oneness, the totality of every atom and molecule that's ever existed since the beginning of time. In this space, you might feel this tingling sensation all over your body. Recognize this is the union of all that is between you and the universe and everything that has ever existed in humanity, including our friend. And what I'd like to do now is I'd like to invite every single one of us to imagine this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ball of light that's hovering above us. And as you witness this ball of light, I want you to take your own energy and send unconditional love to this ball of light. It is commanded and requested that healing light be sent to this ball of light. And as each of you witnesses this ball of light being filled with your contribution of healing and unconditional love, together I'm going to collectively gather all of our energy and I'm going to send it to our friend. Keep imagining unconditional love and unconditional healing being sent to that ball of light as I channel this energy for our friend. I ask you to hold space in this moment to send and contribute that light. Creator of all that is, it is commanded or requested that healing is done for a friend. Immediately. Now. It is requested that any limitations, any points of views about who, what, when, where, or why she has to endure this process to receive healing be removed and released and sent to Creator's light. And download her with miracles, with the possibility of miracles. That how incredible would it be if in the midnight hour the doctors decided that her heart was too healthy and that she didn't even need that heart. How miraculous, How wondrous. How possible. And as I witness this, I see her heart being almost pumped up like a balloon. And I'm witnessing all of this unconditional love that each of you are sending being downloaded into her heart and filled in her heart. I'm imagining all grief and all sorrow, all fear and regret be released from her heart. I'm witnessing the rejuvenation, the replenishment of every single cell in her heart. I am witnessing the energy in her heart being brought in, slowly and gently restoring the rhythm of her heart to be in syncopation with the earth, with the communion of earth, with the communion of oneness, with the communion of healing, and that it accepts this healing in the highest and best and easiest way possible. We are downloading her heart with strength, with courage, with commitment, and with life. And we would like to ask Creator, in the event that this transplant takes place, that you bless and download every single person involved with this process, all the doctors, the surgeons, the anesthesiologists, the nurses, and the techs, every instrument, every ounce and droplet of blood that's been donated, every medicine, every atom and molecule in that space. We command that it is vibrated at the highest, most possible, unconditional love energy. And now I'd like for each of you to take a second to ask for healing for yourself, to ask for healing for somebody close to you, to ask for healing for yourself. Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to receive healing, receive love, receive rejuvenation? If you would like to receive that energy, just say yes. And anything that comes up and blocks you, anything, any distractions or limitations or points of views or judgments that come up for you about what it is for you to receive through this healing, do we have your permission to destroy and uncreate those points of views and judgments? If you'd like that, say yes. Would each of you like to be downloaded and know that each one of you is an infinite being, an infinite source of light, an infinite source of healing, an infinite source of connection to all that is, an infinite source of love? And anything that brings up that creates resistance within you to believe and to know that, would you like to destroy and uncreate that? Would you like to know what it feels like to know and to accept that you are a part of all that is? There is no separation. There is no judgment. There is no good or bad. There is no comparison. We all are. If you would like to know what it feels like to accept that energy, say yes. Now I believe that the most powerful medicine in the world, the most powerful healing in the world, is the energy of forgiveness. Once we can forgive others for the pain that they've caused us, once we can forgive ourselves for the pain that we've caused others, the pain that we've caused ourselves, we immediately release ourselves from carrying on any of that heaviness in our heart. Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to forgive yourself for any pain, or any hurt, or any disappointment you've caused others? Would you like to know what it feels like to forgive others for any pain or disappointment or hurt that they have caused you? And last but not least, all of that incredible unconditional love that you have created to send to our friend. Would you like to know what it feels like and that you can receive all that unconditional love too? And that it's safe for you to receive that unconditional love? And that you're worthy of receiving that unconditional love? If you'd like that, say yes. Last but not least, let's take our hands, place them in prayer position, and rub them really, really fast. Really, 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 really fast. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And then take your hands and put them on your heart. Send your heart all this energy. Thank your heart for contributing today and witnessing the healing of our dear friend. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know it was felt. I know your energy was felt. And I appreciate you. And I love you. Please go out and just share love with everyone. Share love. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. Sleep with the angels.